The Bermuda Triangle. You've heard of it. A mysterious triangular region where unexplainable events have historically been reported, many of which impossible according to the laws of science. But you might not have heard of another mysterious triangle, this time on land much smaller and much less well known. Although to those who live in the area, the triangle is notorious for disappearances and strange unsolved attacks. Bridgewater Triangle covers about 200 square miles of southern Massachusetts. Ask anyone who has lived in the area and you'll know there is something not quite right about it. Much of the triangle is covered by thick woodlands which hide several noteworthy landmarks, but the dense forests are also said to hide a violent death cult. In the early 1990s, mutilated animal corpses began to be found in the woods. In 1 month alone, 12 calves were found killed in ritualistic fashion. Fully grown cattle and horses were found headless. Reports emerged of mysterious groups gathering within the woods on nights before the carcasses were found. More and more animal sacrifices were found, and even police believed a cult of devil worshippers was behind it. That is still a popular legend of the Bridgewater Triangle. Devil worshippers who drink blood from the skulls of sacrificial animals, who kidnap children and raise them as Satanists. Multiple children have gone missing within the triangle, never to be seen again. But not all legends explain this with an evil cult. It's said that a ghostly dog with glowing red eyes calls the triangle home. This legend grew from an incident in 1976 when a man reported seeing a monstrous dog kill 2 ponies. Multiple creatures not known to exist have been reported in the triangle, everything from Bigfoot to thunderbirds, which are kind of flying monsters from Native American folklore. Giant snakes are also said to live in a lake within the triangle. At night these snakes slither out to hunt. Maybe the missing children could have gone this way, but the explanation could be less unusual. There are some who claim a serial killer operates within the triangle. They cite the numerous human bodies that have also been discovered in the area. Perhaps a young killer would target animals before moving on to kidnapping children, and finally indiscriminate murder within the triangle. A quarry there is known as a suicide location, but a rumor tells people are lured there and their murders made to look like suicide. It sounds like a perfect murder plan on the surface, but it might just be silly humans trying to rationalize the irrational. As if there weren't enough legends surrounding the Bridgewater Triangle, and at this point it is getting ridiculous. One legend tells it's haunted by Native American warriors, who sometimes appear to dance around a famous rock formation. It was sacred to the natives who once controlled this land but lost when English settlers conquered the area. Those who resisted were massacred, and since then their ghosts have appeared to dance at this rock. Even without the legends, the triangle has an eerie feel about it and a strange history to match. In 1906, the skeleton of a giant was reportedly discovered there. I haven't been able to find any specific info on that, so I'm just going to assume it was a hoax. 3 performers in P.T. Barnum's freak shows were from the triangle, including Tom Thumb and the Human Skeleton, 2 of his most popular acts. Most importantly, the chocolate chip cookie was invented there. One theory is that all legends are interconnected, that the native tribe losing control of their sacred rock through the surrounding areas under a terrible curse, which gives people what they most fear. Those who fear ghosts will see hauntings within the triangle. Those who fear murder will find a serial killer or a cult. And those who fear aliens, well, aliens can sex up anything, even my comment section, and encounters with aliens at the triangle have been reported for hundreds of years. Here's how the story goes. One morning in 1760, locals heard a loud, unidentifiable noise coming from above. Looking to the sky, they saw what they could only describe as a sphere of fire. Hovering into the air, it glowed brightly but still cast a shadow. In fact, it was brighter than the sun. Before long, it vanished. Local newspapers reported it and many more UFO encounters in the coming centuries. Some say the UFO emerged from a sort of paranormal vortex, and that the Bridgewater Triangle is a gateway to another world. There are so many strange stories and legends from the triangle that it's really beyond mental. Tales of a ghostly hitchhiker and true crime stories of murder, extortion and prostitution. There's just something dark about the area. So there you have it, the Bridgewater Triangle, a land of death cults, flying monsters, native ghosts, aliens, terrible curses, serial killers, and worst of all, chocolate chip cookies.